Hello everyone, this is our third video of PCNSA course, and in this video we are going to discuss practically how we can configure layer 2, layer 3 and tab interface on the Palo Alto firewall. We are going to implement on Palo Alto VM, which I deployed on the EVENG. So let's open that lab. So you can see it. This is my EVENG lab. Wait a minute. This is my EVNG lab and I deployed this EVNG on VMware. You can see it. So further I have connected my management interface toward this cloud, and this cloud is my Wi-Fi which I use to access the internet. So this is the overview of my lab. So I have logged in this Palo Alto firewall using web UI, and this is connected via my management interface, and this is also connected to my Wi-Fi which I explained earlier. So first we will start with the layer 2. So in the layer 2 deployment theory, I have already covered in the previous videos. So you can refer it. In this video, we'll totally focus on the labs. So about layer 2 interface type. So this depends on the multiple conditions, how you want to implement this layer 2. So if I say simply, so this is this is our interface tab. To going to interface tab, this is the dashboard. Once you log into the Palo Alto, you will land it on the dashboard and go to the network. Click on the interface, which interface you want to change. So I just clicked in interface 1/1, and in the interface type I have selected to the layer 2 and click OK. So this interface, it's a part of layer 2. So in my first scenario, what I'm going to discuss is, so let's say we have this Palo Alto firewall and multiple LANs are there. This is LAN 1 and this is LAN 2. So basically LAN 2 and LAN 1 refers itself. These are the LAN subnets, and this is my WAN. So what I want to do, I have some PCs in the LAN 1 and LAN 2, which is a part of, let's say, VLAN 10. This LAN 1 is a part of VLAN 10. And this LAN 2 is a part of VLAN 20. So I'm going to explain in the scenario 1. So in this scenario, what we will do, we just create the sub interfaces also. So to create that sub interfaces, you just click the add interface. This is here at sub interface. You need to first select that Ethernet 1/1. Click on the sub interface. Then you have to type the tag. Tag refers to VLAN ID. And in this name, this is the you can say logical interface number. So you can type anything like from starting from 1. So I take as a 1, and this tag is the VLAN ID. So in this VLAN, it is none as of now. So I just going to the VLAN tab and creating, let's say, any name you can type. So for the testing purpose, you have typed that part. I have not assigned any interface here as of now. So I just play with that part. So I will go to this and I will assign to that part. And this I have assigned. So this is the tag 10, and this is the part of prod VLAN. So let's click on the another interface. Same way you can click on the layer 2 and okay. So it is important that your physical interface is also part of layer 2 interface. So click on the sub interface. Here you need to type any number and just type the tag. Tag refers to that VLAN ID. And here I will create, let's say, day VLAN, and here I assign day VLAN to this sub interface. So this is where we have created the layer 2 interface. Even we can do multiple things on this layer 2 interfaces. It's based on the requirement. What is the, but in this requirement, what we have discussed. So let's say if any traffic VLAN tag comes with VLAN 10, the firewall will going to accept. If any VLAN comes to the VLAN 20, firewall going to the accept that traffic. So the VLAN 20 traffic will come from the Ethernet 1/2. This is the physical interface. And the VLAN 10 traffic will come on the Ethernet 1/1. And this is also the physical interface. And the physical interface, we have created sub interfaces. And we have assigned that sub interfaces with the VLAN tag 10, VLAN tag 10 and 20. This is the first scenario of layer 2, which we can use. Further, if we required, let's say, another scenario, we can also take it here. So let's say this is our firewall, Palo Alto firewall, and same concept is also there. This is the LAN. In the previous example, which I have explained on that, we don't need to assign any IP addresses. It's a pure L2 communications. You just need to assign that VLAN tags. Further, you have to create the policies, zones and policies. It will allow policy will cover on the next videos. So this video will more focus on that interface type. So I was talking about the another use case. So in the second use case, let's say is our LAN, and with the VLAN 10 and respectively VLAN 20, VLAN 30 respectively, right? So let's click on this VLAN tab. So here you can also create the VLAN. It's a similar to the SVI, which I have explained in the theory class, to the Cisco SPI. So we can select that VLAN which we have created an earlier, and this VLAN is also present here, and we have assigned that interfaces. So in this example, we will create that VLAN 10, and now we will assign that VLAN profile. A virtual router, let's make as a default. We'll discuss about virtual router and security zone in upcoming videos. And here what we will do, we can assign, let's say, 192.168.2.1/24. This is the one. This is the IP of the VLAN 10 which we have created, and you can simply create it. And if you notice, so we have to delete this interface because we are moving our scenario on the different deployment. So in this case, we will remove this sub interfaces, and this VLAN we have created, it's also assigned to this prod. And prod, if I go to the prod, in the prod, this is VLAN 10 we have assigned. So this is the another use case we can do if we require to deploy our Palo Alto in the SPI mode. In the Cisco technology we call it as SPI. So we have created this VLAN ID. We have assigned that IP addresses, and this is the config of that prod. So prod, let's move on the prod. So you can go in the prod, assign prod to the interface 1/1. So now this is completely fine. So this is the 1/1 with the layer 2 with no IP addresses, and we have created the VLAN interfaces. So VLAN, we have called that prod VLAN object on this assignment groups, and rest of the thing we'll discuss. And this is the IP address I have assigned for the testing purpose, and we can create same as for the VLAN 20, and we can try to the commit. So the commit So let's see, if you see, there are the two things, commit all changes and commit made by admin. So in my case, we can review it. So what changes I have made, I can review it. And let's try to the commit, and if we see any errors or not. So let's say we have configured anything wrong. So before going to commit, Palo Alto will validate that this configuration is right or not right. If it's right, then it will push to the running config. Otherwise, this will part of the candidate config. We'll make it another video. If you see, we have one warning, that is interface 10 has no zone configuration. If you see, we don't have a zone. So, which for me, which is fine, because we are not more concerned about that zone configuration. And see, now this configuration will commit soon. So after that, we will be the okay. 98% is completed, and now it's going to complete in a minute. 99% has been done. If it's closed, then you can open from the task. So you can open it. Meanwhile, we can go through it. So this is our interface configurations. I think it's complete. Yeah, it's complete. So this is for the L2 interface type, and I will make the another video of the other interface types. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. And to support this channel, please like and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.